Good morning, everybody. We are back in the studio today, and I'm with Kevin from Lowcountry Jaycees.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Kevin, for coming in.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, of course. So I want to talk to you today. We got you in the studio to talk about the touch a truck. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
The trunk or treat event,
Yes, sir.
the
Yes,
revitalization of that, and we're going to bring that back to Port Royal. What is the date of that?
So that's going to be Sunday, October 29th.
Okay.
From 3 to 5.
Okay.
The event itself has been plastered all over social media. We're talking Facebook. I believe there are a few posts on Instagram as well. And I went ahead and put the link to the Sign Up Genius in the comments.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to sign up and participate, have your trunks out there to get the kids candy and all that, they can go onto that Sign Up Genius and just fill out just their name, their email, and then what kind of card they'll have, so that we know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
When they come through.
I've done it. So we're part of the town in the sense that we handle social media for the town of Port Royal.
Okay.
And we've participated personally a couple years, but we've re-signed up again this year. So we're going to be out there giving away candy and taking photos and stuff. It's a powerful event.
It definitely is.
It is packed. It's always busy. So if you're thinking about signing up and bring extra candy, more candy than you think you're going to need.
That's true.
Because so many people run out, and there are so many kids. I cannot wait. I'm glad to see it back. So what prompted the Lowcountry Jaycees to take this kind of under their wing and be a part of it?
So the town of Port Royal had reached out to us a few months back, just tossing this idea around of bringing the trunk or treat back to Port Royal, just on a much grander scale. So last year, you could say we kind of ran like a little beta test.
Yeah.
To the effect of we had it in the parking lot of the town hall. So there were a few cars here and there.
Exactly right.
And then people coming through. The feedback from it was tremendous. So the town of Port Royal reached back out to us and was like, hey, how'd you like to do this event? But on a much grander scale.
Yeah,
we were like, all right, cool.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. Everybody gets dressed up, the parents, the kids, and even when they have family costumes, it's always fun. When the mom and the kids and everybody looks the part, whatever it is.
Right.
So we're going to have a link down below or in the description about the sign up. It's super easy. It's literally probably 3 or 4 places to fill in, and then you're done.
That's true.
And then you show up, and if you got a truck, you got a car, you can do your trunk. You can even have everything closed and just do stuff beside it. Have a tub of candy.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
There's an idea.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if anybody's gonna have a lowrider out there. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah, like a 65 Impala or something like that.
Right.
Slam with some air ride. That'd be fun.
That'd be dope.
So Lowcountry Jaycees, what is that organization?
So it's a leadership development organization for individuals ages 18 to 40.
Okay.
The way in which we develop the leadership skills in said individuals is to put on a bunch of events, a bunch of community events.
Yeah.
For example, not only the Trunk or Treat, but we also have the Food Truck Festival.
Love it.
That we were supposed to have, I think, starting October of, I think October of last year. Then they got rained out because of the impending hurricane.
Yeah, for sure.
So then we was like, all right, cool. We're going to go ahead and run it back April of this year. And then lo and behold, more weather stuff. So we were able to just stick it through, power through that, and it was definitely a great experience, not only for the members of the Jaycees, but also for the town of Port Royal.
Yeah, for sure.
The organization started in 1910 in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
From a guy by the name of Henry Geisenberg. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
Yeah,
but I did a whole bunch of research before I actually joined the organization. They started out in St. Louis, Missouri, and then like 5 years later, that's when it switched over into the whole JCI movement.
Got it.
So Junior Chamber International.
Okay.
And then 5 years after that, that's when it spread from just being in St. Louis, Missouri, to a nationwide deal.
Got it.
And then as the years went on, there were more chapters, not only throughout the nation, but throughout the entire world.
Wow.
So, and it's an international organization.
That's impressive. I'm not 100% familiar with the organization. Obviously, I've seen it, and my association with it is from covering the events aspect of it. Obviously, I'm older than 40, so I can't join. That's unfortunate. But so Anything else about the Lowcountry Jaycees? Are there membership dues, or how does one join if somebody wants to join? Are you guys looking? Are you actively seeking members?
Oh, we're always looking for new people to join.
So throughout the year they can join. There's no join period or anything like that.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. They can join at any time. Myself, I'm the chapter vice president.
Okay.
For the Lowcountry Jaycees. Jennifer Argett-Singer, she's our chapter president. And we've been working together for the past 2 years or so,
Nice.
trying to make the Lowcountry Jaycees take on new tasks and just climb to new heights as it is.
Yeah.
And it was actually so shout out to a past JC member, Nick Mayrand. He's the one that actually convinced me to join the JCs. He's been in it pretty much his entire life because his parents were JCs as well. Okay. So he pretty much knows the game inside and out. Yep. And when he had presented me the idea, I think I was just on my last year in the Marine Corps. Okay. And so I was like, you know what, this will be like a nice, easy transition for me because throughout my time in the Marine Corps, it's always been about volunteering, helping people out. Just show up on time in the right uniform, doing what you have to do. And so it's pretty much the same thing, but in the civilian sector. And the way in which when we put on these events, the appreciation that we get back from the people that come through and they enjoy all the stuff that we have to offer them, and just and they're just very appreciative of the help that we're giving, and we're serving as examples not only to our peers but to those that have come before us and those that will come eventually after us.
Those that aren't involved in community service in one way or don't understand how that feels when somebody thanks you out, their gratitude towards you for what you've done for the community, for them, or for whatever, whoever you're working it for. It pulls on the heartstrings 100%.
Oh, most definitely.
So for people that can to have an opportunity, either Lowcountry Jaycees or another organization in town, we highly recommend you give back that way. It's very rewarding.
It is
100%.
And the networking and the various connections that you make, not only during helping out in these events, but also on the outside as well. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And if you're a small business owner, if you're trying to do anything in the community, networking is going to be the sole pusher or driver for your business. We're going on 10 years next July, and I can't tell you how many times networking has benefited us, from meeting people, getting to know somebody, give them a business card, or they referred somebody to me. So I highly recommend anything that you can do networking, especially if you're doing community involvement and networking at the same time. It's a win-win for everybody.
Perfect example. So we did the JCs participated in the 4th of July celebration. Here in Port Royal. The music acts started out with Campfire Tyler, and it was supposed to be the Marine Corps band, and there was one other lady, I forget what her name is.
She was new to because I'm not familiar with her.
But if she's watching this, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I forgot your name, but I do remember you. I just don't remember your name. So the Marine Corps band, they came, but it somehow got rained out.
I think the weather as well.
Yeah.
Always something with the weather here.
And so I had the opportunity to go get my music equipment.
That's right.
And actually get them perform. Yeah. And I only did it because of the love of the music. Right. And I was like, you know what, this would be a perfect opportunity to get the JCs out there.
Yeah, for sure. So anytime you get an opportunity to do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And just seeing that crowd of like 1,000 people or so, maybe
huge,
even more. Oh
huge.
my gosh, that was awesome.
So how long you been? We talked briefly before we started going on air about your musicianship. So tell the folks, what instruments do you play?
So I play drums, saxophone, and I play a little bit of piano and bass guitar.
Okay, can you sing?
I can.
Obviously that goes with that as well. Yeah, so you're full package right here, guys. Complete package. So you said you prefer the saxophone a little bit more than anything all the other ones?
Right. Yeah. Right, because it like I said before, it has a little bit more of a smooth, sexy vibe.
It can be. Yeah, no, for sure. So, yeah, exactly.
What about you, brother?
So for me, it's percussion, 100%. Drums, whether snare. I played quads in high school. Okay. Bass drum, cymbals, the whole nine. Right. And then earlier than that, timpani, the xylophone, anything percussion related. Played a triangle once, I think. You know what I mean? I'm the guy back there that was doing that. So music as a whole is very emotional because it can bring up emotions of when you heard that song for the first time or whatever it is that you're listening to. I love music,
Right.
all forms of music, all types of genres. Not so much country, but my wife is getting me more and more of that. You know, we saw Luke Bryan last year, or the year before, and you know,
Okay. How was that?
It was great. It was fantastic.
Okay.
I mean, he puts on a huge show.
So did that somewhat alter your love / disdain
A little bit
for country music?
I mean, a little bit. I'm more probably into the Backstreet Boys because, and I've said this before. So she's a huge Backstreet Boys fan, right? I've gone on a cruise we do on a Backstreet Boys cruise. I've probably seen them 4 or 5 times. We've done 3 or 4 meet and greets.
Okay.
So I've met them more than I've met any other performer ever in my whole life.
Right.
I appreciate the musicianship, the dedication, the talent that it takes to put those shows on night after night after night.
That
It is
is true.
amazing the amount of work and dedication that goes into these for what everybody does before a big show and a tour.
Right.
It's insane. I couldn't imagine doing that, especially on a daily basis. And so you still have to perform as if it's even though you've done it 100 times.
You have to perform like it's the first time that you've ever done
Exactly
it.
right. Yeah.
That's why I have like a ton of respect for the musicians that do like go on and put on these concerts, especially during like the pandemic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that must have been
Oh yeah.
that must have been tedious and annoying.
Yeah.
Just to like not actually go out there and do your thing.
Yeah.
I've spoken to Mike Ponder.
Oh yeah.
Of,
Love
of,
Mike.
Steel
Steel Rail Express.
Yeah, Steel Rail
yeah.
Express.
We've had Mike was on.
That dude
Love
is
it.
cool.
He is.
I can't wait for him to get back and.
I know, yeah,
so
because he's
catch up
out.
and-
Yeah, he signed on a record label, and he's out. I know in Nashville and Tennessee and stuff, doing
Yeah.
some touring
He's
out there.
just getting it in, just
Mike,
doing
yeah,
it.
and I've known Mike for a while, probably 10 or 11 years.
Okay.
Before I bought my sign shop, I worked with my buddy David Felver to learn the sign shop business before I bought it, and we did some work with Mike back then, and that was 2014.
Okay.
So yeah, give or take, so almost 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Time goes quick, dude.
I met him. I want to say was late 2020.
Okay.
So I currently work for MCCS.
Oh, nice.
As a rec attendant.
Okay.
And so
You know Charlotte Gonzalez?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
I love Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte's
She's cool.
perfect. She is.
and she always has pearls. Like
Yeah.
I think I've seen her once or twice without pearls.
Okay.
And I was like, Miss Charlotte, you all right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, baby. Why are you asking? Charlotte, you ain't got the pearls on. I don't know. If,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're having an off day or anything.
Yeah.
But
That's hilarious.
when I first met Mike, he was at Afterburners. He was
Oh.
setting up one of the drum sets.
Yeah.
Because he did for a while. He did a lot of jam sessions and classes teaching
Yep.
Marines and sailors just how to play music, how to read,
Wow.
how to read the music,
Yeah.
and just having an all-out jam session. It was pretty fun getting to work with him, especially in that space.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's completely different. I mean, jam sessions are unique in themselves. So you can just literally just jam and do whatever.
Yeah.
Someone starts playing, you pick up the tempo and then jump in, and
He is a savant.
he is,
He
dude.
is.
And he can.
Good
I mean, singing too. I mean, you look at him. He's like, is that guy really going to sing? You know, and he belts it out and phenomenal.
Yeah, and you like your brain like pauses for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, so this is happening. Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Kevin, I appreciate you coming in, dude. We highly recommend everybody, one, learn about the Lowcountry Jaycees. What's the website for the Jaycees?
So it's lowcountryjaycees.com.
Okay.
If I'm not
We'll verify
mistaken.
and we'll throw it,
verify
right
and,
here.
throw it down there. If you want to sign up for the Trunk or Treat event, it's all over Facebook, Port Royal's Facebook,
yep.
the Beaufort County Fire Department's their
Nice.
Facebook as well. We're going to be posting it. We've already posted it up on
yours.
our page
Okay.
as well, and on all of them, the Sign Up Genius link will be in the comments below that. So just click on that if you want to participate,
Yeah,
and you can go ahead and put your information in, and we will see you on Sunday, October 29th from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
One more thing I just want
Yeah,
to
of
point
course.
out. So our setup time is going to be from 1 to 2.
Okay.
So we do ask the participants who are coming through to just
Yeah.
come in around that time, because
Okay.
once 3 to 5, once 3 o'clock hits and all them kids come in,
Yeah,
it's going to be a
yeah, no
hassle
time,
trying to
yeah.
get your spot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, get there early if you can. There's free parking on Paris Avenue anyway.
Yeah.
So you can come in early if you wanted to get set up or just kind of at least lock in your spot.
Definitely.
There is no wrong spot really on Paris Avenue.
That's true.
It runs, from the whole length as far as obviously how many cars there are, but it will get packed. I mean, there's going to be a ton of kids. So
Also, if you don't mind, I would like to send a special shout out to the members of the planning committee, Miss Brooke Blank Bucola, who works with the town of Port Royal.
Yep.
Kelly Thomas, I believe her name is. Wow, I can't believe I could possibly
Sorry,
mess
Kelly.
that up. I'm sorry about that, Miss Kelly. But she works in the Port Royal Police Department. Chief Ross Zane and David Evans, they're with the fire department.
Yep.
Lawrence Maldonado and Larry Schaefer, I believe, they're both with the YMCA. Just that array of talent that's in there. Just working with just little old me. Just planning this.
It takes a village.
It definitely does.
It does.
And it's the array of talent that is in that
crazy.
committee. There's no reason why there should be that array of talent.
Right.
But I'm definitely grateful for it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm definitely grateful.
100%.
Yeah. So much shout out, love to you guys, as always.
Perfect.
My man, I appreciate you.
No, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. It's good. This is the first time we've met, so it's good to get to know people. And again, this is the networking I'm talking about because now I know Kevin and Kevin knows myself.
Indeed.
And so we'll see. Thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it.
You guys take care.